Hello everyone, if you're new here, my name is Kutcha and welcome back to my channel. As a kid, I dreamed of growing up, envisioning the perfect job and making new friends, enjoying parties and moving to a new place and earning enough to go on to these amazing trips. Many of us have been told that 20s are gonna be the best years of our lives, right? But life for me has been a roller coaster of challenges. From losing my parents to figuring out life after graduation, starting a new job, moving to a new place, living alone and more. Have you ever find yourself lying in bed, anxious and questioning the direction of your life in 20s? Well, you're not alone. Of course, I also often find myself in the same situation. And did you know that 15% of the people who are aged between 18 to 24 battle with anxiety and depression? I think the narrative of 20s being the best doesn't resonate with everyone. You might be wondering if there is a solution for 20s being the biggest problem. Right? Don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'll share what I wish every kid should have been told and what a young adult nowadays should hear so that they are well prepared for their 20s. So let's get started with the video. Point number 1. In your 20s, it's normal not to have everything figured out. As Theodore Roosevelt wisely said, do what you can with what you have and where you are. Very wise, right? Do you think the pressure to find your passion overrated? Or do you believe it's crucial for your success? Let's be real. The pressure to find your passion is real. But here's the secret. It's okay to not have everything figured out. In fact, 99% of the people in the world have not figured out what they're passionate about. Especially when it comes to earning a living from that. We are all just trying to figure out what we should do based on where we are today. And what's a better way to figure out a career? To chart your career path, take a moment and reflect and ask yourself, what drives you? What are the challenges you're willing to face? Are you open to continuous learning? And also consider impact of money on your decisions. Define your short-term goals and long-term goals. No need for a crystal clear plan. Start with what you feel is right. It's your roadmap in this uncertainty. So be flexible. Let's now shift our focus to a key aspect that can truly shape your journey. Dedicate time and effort to upskill and grow, and concentrating on the skills that align with your career journey. Fill the gaps, one skill at a time. The skills that you're acquiring right now can become a game changer in your career. Personally, during college, I picked up writing, presentation, and editing without fully realizing how to use them. Now, as I started doing YouTube, all these skills combined are proving immensely useful. You understood my point, right? For a really long time, I purposely tried to do everything right, and the outcomes weren't what I expected it to be. It was only after I understood that life goes really according to our plans. So, adaptability is a key to success. And remember, you're only 20, 23 or 25 and you have a long way to go figure things out and keep moving forward. Before we end this point, balancing career growth while enjoying life in 20s is really important. Some work hard, others take it easy. But finding the right mix is crucial for both fun and career. It doesn't have to be extremes. Now, moving to the next aspect, physical and mental health. Consider how your physical and mental health impact one another and spend time to address these issues that may arise in either area of your life. Start working on your emotional health right now. Life only gets busier. Too often, people say this phrase that I will once I'm a bit further along in life. But then they get a bit further along and nothing changes. They just keep saying I'll do it when I'm older and maybe later when I have more time. But this is a dangerous cycle. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes daily to habits like mindfulness, meditation, and physical activity for emotional well-being. Doing this had helped me personally. I would suggest consider professional support if any help needed. Therapy made a significant positive impact on my life in a 2-year journey. Find out a workout regime that supplements your primary aim of life. Our physical abilities are prime at their 20s. How can you leverage this prime time for a healthier and more fulfilling life? Exercising, whether you are taking a walk in the park, sweating it out at the gym, or doing laps in the pool, is the key to longer, more fulfilling, and a healthier life. Third point. Have you ever wondered how to manage your finances in your 20s? And why do you need to save money and not spend it all? I would say that save and invest as much as you possibly can. One of the best ways to take charge of your finances in today's economy is to accumulate a healthy savings account. Believe me, no one wants to feel the stress of knowing that they're 1 or 2 paychecks away from a financial disaster because they lack money to fall back on when this stuff happens. If you've already figured out an investment plan or a saving strategy, that is very good. But if you haven't, investments and savings benefit from the variable of time. The bottom line, The sooner you learn to invest, budget, and save, the better. For people who are in their 20s, the most important aspect of saving is to get started. I've already discussed on how to manage your finances in this video. Please check it out. Fourth point, you don't learn as much spending time with the people who are exactly where you are. You learn by surrounding yourself with people who are further along, who have been where you are and moved on to the next level. If you are in your 20s and spend time with people who are in their late 30s, 40s and 50s and above, they are the ones with answers, not your friend who is 20 or 21 or even 25 and still figuring out things for herself or himself. Fifth point, I used to think success in 20s required complete dedication, obsession with your progress and being single. Many entrepreneurs live with this mentality. Even those who are in relationships prioritize work over their partners. However, I think this approach is flawed for both career and life. Having someone to share your journey with and provide emotional support won't hinder your success. A supportive partner can make you better, and it's your responsibility to nurture that relationship. And one more thing is that sometimes in life, you have to let go of the friendships who aren't your anchors to find the ones who gives you wings. Friendships are definitely investments, so invest wisely. Now, what's your go-to strategy when faced with tough choices? And how to make better decisions in 20s? Deciding what to do with your job, where to live, and who to be with can be tough. Some questions don't have a clear right or wrong answer. You have to choose what feels right for you. Once you decide what's right for you, you will have to stick with it. And it's not easy, especially when you're such a young adult. These are the 10 best practices and proven techniques to improve your decision making. Remember, like any other skill, practice makes perfect. Increasing your decision making abilities takes investment, but will undoubtedly lead to success. Time waits for no one. And how are you managing your precious time? On a 24-hour workday, I allocate 8 hours to work, 8 hours to sleep, and leaving about 4 hours of time. However, excess free time lead to lack of direction. After I graduated and started my 9-to-5 job, I found myself wasting a lot of time binge watching and scrolling through social media. Have you ever faced the same? Over the past year, I have realized the importance of managing my time. My priorities have been shifted to self-improvement, emphasizing using that free time for tasks that bring long-term benefits. Here are 9 proven time management techniques and tools. Please take a screenshot and thoroughly review them. They are very valuable. In your 20s, navigating expectations and self-discovery is tough. And especially with social media's impact, edited content on platforms like Instagram and YouTube doesn't show real messiness of life. Remember that everyone is messed up in their own way. Use social media wisely. Avoid comparisons and set realistic expectations. And once again, no one has it all figured out. And 20s are for self-discovery and not meeting impossible standards. And before you go, the sole purpose of making this video was to give you a little hint of life in your 20s can feel very messy. We spend our teens defining only to realize how unrealistic a view we have. Sometimes unexpected things can happen in the course of our lives. The loss of parents earlier than we imagined, losing our close people, bankruptcies, losing your job, not getting a job, recession, and so many other things that are out of our control. Our natural tendency is to fight and resist, which we have no control over. Now, take a moment, look at where we have been before and where we are right now. And we are still trying to sort through where we are going. I still have left another 7 years of my 20s. If I've learned anything, it's to use this time wisely and have fun, learn, and grow as much as I can. Remember, you're not alone in this gigantic world. So keep your patience and don't lose your hope. I would love to hear you in the comments. And tell me what's the biggest challenge you have faced in your 20s and how did you overcome it? And thank you so much for joining the video and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.